topic is Blue Book. Welcome.
Thank you. Board President, members, Superintendent, my name is Juan Garcia. My comments are observations of the Jack of Hearts Committee review. We have an obvious disagreement or great divide between many parents and educators as to what is age-appropriate literature in the schools and what is not. Listening to parents and educators speak with no concern over what their kids might be reading and actually encouraging their kids to normalize, quote, this type of literature at a young, tender age was disconcerting. I will not accuse any educators in the committee of wrongfully teaching kids, but it does raise concerns parents should note as to the type of influence teachers may have in the classroom on this and other topics parents might consider inappropriate. We expect teachers to serve as models for our kids and distinguish right from wrong when illegal or detrimental action to the child comes into question. I'm not questioning all teachers, but it is a valid concern. It was interesting that a member from a local progressive activist organization was one of the members of the review committee selected by the school board. I'm sure it was a random selection. I recently heard a vitriolic diatribe from one of his colleagues accusing us of hatred towards the LGBT community. We also heard during the book review folks trying to conflate us with Nazis and fascists and book burnings. This sounds good for the progressive narrative in attempting to demonize us, but it's an empty attempt to rile those that have little concern for age-appropriate material. I don't know of any bonfires in Las Cruces consisting of, quote, banned books, or of any child that would commit suicide if this book identified as age-inappropriate. I'm having a difficult time rationalizing how or why parents of young teens who identify as LGBT or any other identity, to include straight, want to glamorize the subject of minor attracted persons, bondage and indiscriminate sex as being okay. If the superintendent, who I believe is an honorable man and is not a politician beholden to the NEA, ALA, and the other similar organizations, decides to keep the book on the shelf, an appeal will be made to the school board. However, the board may have already made their wishes known through their proxies on the review committee, in my opinion. Nonetheless, the board members should be on the record letting parents and taxpayers know how they feel regarding taxpayer educational material promoting pedestry and pedophilia and indiscriminate sex by young children. In my opinion, there is a systemic problem with educational material at LCPS that is not age appropriate. Thank you.
Thank you. R. Far.